Hello everyone, how's it going, and welcome back to another Wild Rift video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at the brand new Star Guardian Seraphine skin. Now for those who don't know, when I played competitive Wild Rift last year, Seraphine was like my go-to pick. It was when Seraphine Lux was such an insane combo, and I was also known for missing a few Seraphine ultimates, but we won't talk about that. That's maybe for another time. But I'm really excited that I'm finally bringing Star Guardian Seraphine to Wild Rift. The skin is looking very, very good, and you'll see that a bit later on in the gameplay. Now in terms of Seraphine as a champion right now, I feel like Seraphine is in a pretty decent spot. She is pretty good at the moment. She has a lot of crowd control, she has a lot of damage, she also has a lot of shielding and healing as well from her second ability. You can play her in the mid lane, you can play her in the dual lane, and you can also play her in the support role. I normally like to play her in the dual lane. She's kind of my go-to AP option. So if the whole of your team has a lot of AD damage and you need a little bit of AP damage in your team, then Seraphine is a really, really good pick for you. For the build, Luna's Echo as the first item is kind of your go-to for most AP champions in the early game, because it gives you that little bit of maximum mana that helps you out, spam a few abilities in the early game. You have a lot of ability power and ability haste, and you also have the Distorted Echo passive, which moving and casting abilities builds up Discord, and at 100 Discord stat, your next damaging active ability or empowered attack deals bonus magic damage to your target and up to 3 nearby enemies. So this helps Seraphine with her wave clear, also helps her deal a little bit of extra damage. It's kind of like a little splash damage. You basically deal damage with your ability and it splashes to nearby enemies, so it's quite nice to get. Like I said, kind of the go-to first item for most AP champions just because of the stats that it gives. Then after that, Rabadon's Death Cap, really, really strong item, a load of ability power, to be honest, shit ton of ability power, and increases your overall ability power as well by 40%. So as you build ability power, the later the game goes, the more that you're going to get, because Death Cap, you know, kind of scales with increasing ability power by up to 40%. So really, really strong item. For your boots, most of the time you want to go for Lucidity boots to get even more ability haste. You can go for defensive boots if you need to, but most of the time you want to go for the Lucidity boots because Seraphine works really well with ability haste, so you can keep spamming all her abilities as much as possible. This also helps with Seraphine's passive as well. Every single third ability that you use, it becomes empowered, so you want to make sure that you can keep using abilities and you can keep getting the right empowered ability for the time that you can use your ultimate as well. For the boost upgrades, most of the time you want to go for stasis. There's not really any other good options for Seraphine, to be totally honest with you. You can maybe go for like redemption or locket if your team doesn't have that. This is a really, really good cheap option, especially redemption. Redemption is really good, especially during team fights. Locket is also pretty damn good. And then after that, it kind of depends on the situation of the game. It kind of depends what enemies you're playing against. What you can do is you can go for the tier 2 item from Morellonomicon, which is Oblivion Orb. This allows you to apply grievous wounds to enemy champions. So if the enemy team has a lot of healing, say they have like a Sona, Nami, even another, I was going to say Seraphine, I meant to say Senna, Nami, Sona, anyone like that really. I mean, even bruisers like Riven has a lot of healing with Divine Sunderer, Olaf as well, anything like that, then Oblivion Orb is really good to build. You can build it after Luna's Echo if you want to build it really early on in the game, but most of the time you want to build it after Death Cap. And then what you could do later on in the game, you can finish off Morellonomicon. But most of the time, as your third item, you want to go for Void Staff, so you get that a lot of magic penetration. Magic penetration helps a lot against anyone that's building a lot of magic resists, so making sure that you can just penetrate through that magic resist, deal a lot more damage as well. Obviously the extra 70 ability power also helps her quite a lot. Like I mentioned, Oblivion Orb, Morellonomicon, you can finish off pretty much whenever you want to. You can go for Infinity Orb before you finish off Morellonomicon. Morellonomicon gives you a little bit of tankiness, gives you a little bit of max health, also gives you a lot of ability power, a little bit of extra magic penetration in there, but the main part is for the grievous wounds, making sure that you apply grievous wounds, you reduce the healing of the enemy champions, because there is a lot of healing in this game, especially because Conqueror now has physical vamp and magical vamp built into it. There's still a lot of champions that are building or going Conqueror, so making sure you have Oblivion Orb and Morellonomicon as soon as possible is really important. And then for your final item, it's kind of flexible really. Infinity Orb can work out well, but to be honest, most of the time when they're below 35% health, most of the time you've used all your abilities already. Seraphine is more of an engaged champion. You know, you want to use all your abilities at the start of a team fight, so sometimes you won't even use abilities when they're low on health. So other options that you can go for, you can go for a more tanky option like Rylai's. Rylai's works pretty well with slowing all of her abilities. Yeah, there's plenty of other options, to be fair. Lichbane can also work pretty well because when you use your abilities, you actually extend your attack range from your passive, so that can also work pretty well. Staff of Flowing Water is also insanely good because you have a lot of shielding, so you can help with giving your team ability haste, which is always helpful. Banshee's Veil, if you get into a lot of crowd control, it's very, very flexible. There's a lot of situational items. I just put Infinity Orb in here because this is kind of your go-to. It gives you a lot of extra damage, also gives you more magic penetration and movement speed, a little bit more tankiness, but again, this can be flexed to other items. For the runes, Electrocute is insanely good. Electrocute is really good with Seraphine's passive as well, which allows her to use her abilities twice every single third ability. So like your first ability and your third ability, for example, it basically sends out 2 waves, so it'll proc Electrocute basically twice. So really, really helpful. And when you're landing your crowd control as well, you can easily follow up with your auto attacks because you have extended range. So it's really easy to proc Electrocute. Electrocute has been buffed over and over again, and it's probably one of the go-to runes now, probably one of the strongest runes in my opinion, maybe in the game. And it also scales well with ability power, which is also pretty damn good. For the next rune, I like to go for Gathering Storm. I feel like Gathering Storm on AP champions is really, really strong. You know, 4, 10, 18, and 28 is really, really good every 3 minutes as well. So you're going to be getting 4 ability power at your first dragon. The second dragon, you're going to get potentially 10, maybe even 18. Depends on how long it takes for the dragon to get taken down. So, I mean, you're going to get... Well, you actually, no, sorry. You're going to get guaranteed 18 ability power at the second Drake. You might get up to 28 ability power if it gets stalled by even more. So it goes 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. You know, it keeps on going up in 3. So potentially you could get up to 28 ability power at the second dragon, which is really, really good. Like insanely good, especially for a champion like Seraphine, because Seraphine does scale pretty well into the mid and late game. Obviously, you won't be that strong in the early game, and you won't be that strong at the first dragon. But the second and especially the third dragon, you'll be incredibly strong. Nullifying Orb is still really good for Seraphine as well. Scales well with ability power, scaling well into the mid and the late game. You can go for other runes in this tree. Hunter Titan's really good if you're against a lot of crowd control. Adaptive Carapace is really good if you're against a lot of the same damage types, either AD or AP. And if you find a rune, you have Hunter Genius for just stacking more ability haste, making sure that you can use your abilities more often. And then for the summer spells, we have Flash and Exhaust. That's pretty much everything for Seraphine. I just knocked my mic by accident, apologies. But yeah, hopefully you enjoy the gameplay. Star Guardian Seraphine is a very, very cool looking skin. Seraphine as a champion, still really strong. Make sure you give her a try. Let me know down in the comments what you think about Seraphine and where you play Seraphine as well. Do you play her in mid lane, bot lane, or do you play her as support? So yeah, thank you all for watching the video as always, and I'll see you all in the next Wild Rift video. Peace. Beside you. All right, let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. I even got the Seraphine emote as well. It's perfect. Perfect skin for this situation. Perfect skin. Nice prediction. Wait, what was the prediction? I didn't even see.
Ready for me. I don't mind waiting. Everyone's got their own muse. Mine's everyone. Sometimes music hurts.
so unlucky.
Everyone's got their own muse. Mine's
He's actually 1 HP.
sometimes music hurts. Looking for a song in everything I meet. How about a call and response?
Let's go back.
Making it up as I go. Ba-ba-da-bee-ba.
I'm like 400 gold ahead already. Does he want to push one more?
Listen to yourself.
I didn't realize he wanted to push one more. All right, nice. Good, bad. Oh, good, good. Not bad. No more ADC gaming? No, we got ADC gaming.
Maybe the world's not ready.
Don't worry. We'll still have some ADC gameplay. It's just Kies wanted to play Senna this game. So I was like, oh, I'll play Seraphine. I'll give the new skin a try.
Gotta find the rhythm in the chaos. Everyone's got their own muse. Mine's everyone. Listen to yourself. Maybe the world's not ready for me. I don't know. How about a call and response?
This is fine. Yasuo got so much gold top lane for that. So much gold.
Making it up as I go.
I think it's totally fine. Points go brr. Nah. Also, I forgot to update my wins and losses.
Looking for a song in everything I meet.
Aha, baby. Perfectly timed ulti. Let's go. Beautiful ulti there.
Everyone's got their own muse.
Nice. Nice. Let's go, baby. The chain CC lockdown. I really need Zhonya's ASAP though this game. Actually, you know what I might do? I just straight up buy Sonya's now. I don't want to get ultied by the Zeds. I know this is a lot of money invested, but I feel like it's worth it this game. Because the Zed is just always going to jump on me. So I feel like this investment, even though it's risky, is worth it. Holy shit, this guy's crazy. What the fuck? This guy's even more crazy. Kill him, baby. Kill him, baby. Let's go. Love it. You'll love to see it, chat. You'll love to see it. My God, this skin is so beautiful as well. Holy. The ultimates and the sounds and everything is so nice. So nice. The good thing is we still have Zhonya's as well. We still have Zhonya's. What's my ultimate cooldown? 60 seconds, not bad.
Maybe the world's not ready for
Oh, he's 1 HP. There's no fucking way, man. I don't know who he ultied. Aha! Baited, sir! It's kind of sad that Shen survived on 1 HP, though, from my damage. I thought I would have killed her. Oh, I'm sorry, Kies. I had to survive myself there. I had to try and survive myself there. I couldn't save you, Kies. My voice can't go that high. My voice can't go that high, chat. Alright, let's go for a little bit of anti-heal. I don't think I need anti-heal that much this game, but I think getting it is always nice.
On my way.
Just gonna go bot lane, clear bot wave real quick. Troll's sweating in the corner. Trolls has got nothing on me, baby. Okay, let's go. My team's smurfing. Beautiful. Beautiful. That is what you love to see.
Gotta find the rhythm in the chaos.
Enemy turret destroyed.
Everyone's back alive. I should probably go back and then we'll go dragon.
On my way.
I'll go back and I'll get Oblivion Orb and then go to dragon.
Making it up as I go. Ba-ba-da-beep-ba.
Ba-ba-da-beep-ba. Yeah, Shyvana's really good as well, to be honest. Shyvana is also very, very good.
Middle turret is under attack.
Oh my God, Kies has 65 souls? What the hell?
Everyone.
Yeah, I'm not too sure what you're doing there, buddy. Okay. Even the W looks so nice. Everything about this skin is just so beautiful. Hey, they surrendered. GG's. Ah! Nice. GG's. Beautiful Seraphine skin, by the way. Beautiful Seraphine skin. That ultimate that I got at the Dragonfly was so nice, and I comboed it with my third ability. Oh, it was so beautiful, actually. So beautiful. Loved it. 506 most. Oh, okay, nearly most damage on the team. Nearly most damage on the team. Either way, we still did a lot of damage. A lot of damage. I mean, to be honest, 11 minutes in the game, you get 12,000 damage. That's over 1,000 damage a minute. That's kind of disgusting. GG's, GG's.